Hello, good folks of YouTube. On this video, I'm going to be reviewing the V88 drone from Aliexpress. You can purchase it. It's claimed to have 8K capabilities and a whole bunch of other lies and promises that it can't uphold. And I'm going to be explaining what those mean in this video and reviewing why this is such a bad drone. Do not even think about getting one. Here's what you get. You basically, half surprised they even came with a case here for it, but you get some extra propellers, these guards, which are probably useful in some capacity. Basically, what you're paying for is a toy drone with no GPS in it, right? So some things from China you can buy, the Holy Stone drones, they are half decent. They have GPS, but the issue is that they don't happen to have range. This thing claims to have a distance of, what, like 5 kilometers, it said on the ad. What that basically probably, I'm imagining, means is that you can, in the 5 minutes that you have the drone at the highest speed setting, you could probably cover 5 kilometers distance with it if you're, maybe blowing it into the clouds there, and the draft also carries it. I don't know, but it's a bunch of bogus. This thing has a 50 meter to 100 meter range before you start to lose control of it. And I mean, you can take it up probably around 100 meters into the air, and you get like good aerial view of the ground beneath you. But it even says right here inside of the manual here that if you're starting to have control issues with the drone, in clear English here, stay within Wi-Fi 40 to 50 meters, and with just the remote, 100 meters of the distance. And anything more than that, it promises that you'll be out of control, or you won't be able to keep it under control. So that's the first big lie. Don't fall for that one. Second big lie, camera here is garbage. So it's claimed to have 8K. What that basically means is that your phone, when you're capturing through the app on your phone, it's going to lay down the final resolution as 4K on your phone. That's all it means. It means that it's screen recording on your phone, and the final file is 4K. The camera itself is not HD. That's a load of bullcrap. Excuse my language, but it is probably at best 360p, 480p maybe. And then the final resolution is going to be at 4K, and it's not even going to be 8K, but what they meant by 8K is that there's actually two cameras. There's one down here and one down here. Both of them are the same level of quality, and collectively 4K plus 4K somehow makes 8, but the final resolution that you'll be recording at is going to be 4K, and it's going to be with a terrible bit rate, with terrible garbage camera, no lens. They didn't even think to put a cover on this thing, okay? In terms of the build quality, it's a very light, cheap plastic drone, so if you crash it anywhere, drop it from I'd say maybe 50 meters or above, you're going to damage and bend a few different things like this. The propellers, if they hit anything, they've been relatively sturdy, the propellers, I'm surprised, but still, you're going to bend the fins there, and it's going to affect your control in mid-flight. So you definitely want to use these protection things, whatever they're called, for the fins. The controller, okay, another big complaint of mine is that the controller here, it doesn't have a very self-explanatory emergency stop. What you basically have to do is you press and hold this button right here, and in 3 seconds or so, it'll engage the emergency shutoff, which is good for emergencies. Obviously, you don't want to crash this into like a tree or somebody's face or whatever, but as soon as you start to see that you're losing control, you need to have a quick button to press to shut it off. And I couldn't figure out how to use it. I had to experiment through the app. It didn't work. It promises that you can control the drone, do fine tuning and all that stuff through the app. None of that shit works. Unfortunately, it just is a piece of trash. The battery is probably the other thing that's a lie. It claims that it's like 20 minutes, 35 minutes total flight time. You divide that between 3 batteries, it's probably like 11, 12 minutes, whatever, flying time. That's a bunch of bogus too. You will only get about 5 minutes flying time on each of these batteries. They're 1800 milliamp hours, and yeah, that's nothing you can do to get around that one. All right, so let's take this thing out for a flight. I'm going to do one just within the house here, just to show you how she controls under no wind, and then I'll show you what the control is like outside when there's the elements and weather and birds and bugs and whatnot. So to continue this video, another thing is that AliExpress is not giving me a refund for the drone for its bunch of lies. Coincidentally, actually, this iPhone that I bought here is a fake one from AliExpress. It's marketed and sold for the price of a real iPhone. and just out of the first box unboxing and you know, just the first use, as soon as I put it in the case, these lines just appeared, and you know, it's just garbage quality again from Aliexpress and Alibaba. So avoid buying any electronics is what I would recommend. Anyway, so to start the drone, you're gonna go to your Wi-Fi there. Is it appearing? Oh, well, you got to turn on the drone first. Sorry, my bad. So the sequence is to start the drone. Hold it for a few seconds. It's going to start flashing, and now it's going to create a Wi-Fi signal. And there we are, like Wi-Fi there. Into the app, drone app. Okay. Press this. And what you're going to do in the instructions, it tells you to press up on the left stick. That's going to stop flashing, but your controller's still flashing, so press down. Now the two are paired, and the camera should appear if you press start. There it is. So the camera quality is what you're seeing here. So a very poor camera quality. I'll actually record and so you can see what the drone is seeing. Compass calibration, just press this. I guess you should rotate it a bunch of times, I don't know. Doesn't seem to make any difference at all, the compass calibration, so press that one. This is the gyro calibration. You can also do it by pulling to the left, bottom left there, but just press the button. It'll blink a bunch of times, and now the gyro is allegedly calibrated. Alright, so AliExpress wanted to, in order to even give me consider giving me a refund, they wanted me to record the drone flying, but the problem with that is that, you know, I need to use my phone in order to fly the drone, so how am I supposed to record a video? So I'll lay this down. To take off, you're going to press the top button here, and it should automatically fly it 1.5 meters into the air. Alright, so now we're at a level surface, and you can also take off gradually by pulling on the left analog stick a little bit. That's just engaging it, right? Okay. And I am not going to take it off just yet because it doesn't have 1.5 meters clearance, so I'll lay this on the ground. And here we go. So immediately, it's veering off to the side. Okay. So that was not too bad. It was half stable, but believe me, as soon as you start to take it outside, instantly you're going to lose control. So. Okay, so I'm going to do a test flight to show you the drone outside. I'm going to fly it as long as I can outside and show you if it stays under control or not. I'm going to set her down. It's the one. Okay. Instantly it's being taken away by the wind. Can't fly straight. Alright. There's hardly any wind here at all, and it's already veering off, and I had to drop it down. Okay, well, now you believe me that it's not stable.